Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And here is the running back. He gets a seal here, and off he goes. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Saints win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Rashee Rice. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Chiefs win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys took full advantage, he said, in the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
Talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Check that. Check that. Here we go. Here we go. Roll.
He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You look at this Steeler defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just... protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up. We'll soon find out.
And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Operating from the gun, Kirkpatrick. Able to avoid him. And getting this just shy in midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Quick, nice team.
Now a give, right side. Underwood. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Bengals first down.
Go.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18
First
Cardinal.
down, Cincinnati.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. For a lot of people, the MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goldstein. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake. Goldstein. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Back to the ground with Gibson. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A give up the middle to Gibson. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll go with a keeper. And he will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches.
Gibson again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Gibson is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on a short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Next to score, Steelers 7.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Now he'll try to run with this. He'll pitch it. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up.
Sorry about that, guys. I was grabbing some DoorDash, so I was hoping the defense would play, but sat there for a minute. Sorry.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check. Panther.
They run the counter. It's Underwood. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Step. Ready.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still third down.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Goldstein. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Back to throw. Goldstein. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Goldstein. And shouting the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Goldstein. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Bisons.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. it's Mitchell. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Okay, ready? First down and goal to go.
Come on, set. Head to 60, head to 60. Go.
They'll run with Gibson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ready.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a nice job by the two of them. Not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Ready. Hot 70, hot 70.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
The tight end in motion right. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Kirkpatrick. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, what a move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throwing to start the drive. Goldstein. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Dashing through the snow. He's on his way. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This is 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fisher.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. And they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Alert! Alert!
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On rock line.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4. Steelers 44-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A 5-yard gain.
Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Underwood. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 17. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a quarterback sneak.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more. A pitch back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
19, Charger, 19.
2nd and 11. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Ready,
and the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
60.
Operating from the gun, Kirkpatrick. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. This is a 26-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fisher. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, Fisher. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 131 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
38-yard line.
19, 18.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught. Mitchell. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Fisher. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now a 2nd and 2.
Up the middle they go. Fisher. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Back to throw. Kirkpatrick. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
That breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And out across midfield down to the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Hands it off out of the gun. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Kirkpatrick. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st down,
Cougar 19.
Now an option option play, and he'll keep it.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a game. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Come on.
They'll try and sneak it here. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action. Goldstein. Man, and he hits him in stride. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 seconds.
A handoff for Gibson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. They'll go again with Gibson.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Stretch for the Eagles.
Throwing to start the drive. Kirkpatrick. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Here's the option. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. All in all, no gain the play, and it'll bring up third. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Kirkpatrick. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they bring him to the ground.
You know, I love how they constantly just hand shit to the Bengals. I love how they just hand shit to the Bengals. It's unbelievable. They go from doing absolutely nothing to now they're just fucking unstoppable. Like, I can't... The last few games where they've just given these fucking teams these cheap scores and cheaply keeping things close and all that. Like, all this fucking work and strategy that I do, it just fucking means nothing. It means absolutely nothing when they've got 299 receivers and all they do, they catch everything contested. I'm hit sticking the quarterback in the snow. He doesn't even fumble or nothing. And it's just like, unfucking believable. It's unfucking believable. They went from doing jack fucking shit. Like, I don't think he had 100 yards passing coming into the 4th quarter. I'm not even sure. He barely had it if he did. He's doubled all of his stats in the fucking 5 minutes. Like, unbelievable.
Just shy of midfield. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
He'll keep it himself. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down. And it's in the area of holding. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a lane slow materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45.
2-yard gain on the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got
It's like 3 out of my 4 plays don't matter.
10.
It's like they don't matter.
Ready? 70, hot 70, hot 70. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. Kirkpatrick. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And another thing, I'm literally down to 1 defensive lineman. Like, why are all of my defensive linemen hurt in this game? Like, I'm down to 1. One guy's got a red arm. My singular only defensive tackle out of the 4 that I have, the singular defensive tackle I have left is injured. And he's playing. I've got, like, linebackers and shit playing defensive tackle. They're all getting fucking hurt. Like, it's like, come on.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens.
I'm so injured, my fucking starting running back is playing nose tackle.
Bounds.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not...
Like, I don't try to complain much in the game, and I complain when the bullshit's very obvious, but this is ridiculous. My starting nose tackle is my running back. That's how many injuries I have.
He's inside the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Operating from the gun, Kirkpatrick.
I mean, just hand them play after play after play after play. Hand it to them. They did this last game. They did this last game. I had a great defensive game, and all of a sudden they just handed them a fucking score at the end. It's just hand them. They earn nothing. It's just everything they complete. This is the same thing as playing the Chiefs and shit. It's just contested. Not miss nothing. They did fucking nothing. And all of a sudden, they're fucking unstoppable. In the snow. I literally didn't think I was going to allow more than 10 points in this game. And now I can't stop them.
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
It's unbelievable.
I also have really large biceps. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a give to Gibson. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So no shortage of offense in this game.
If I never played the Bengals or the fucking, if I never played the Bengals, it wouldn't be too soon. I hate playing this team in this game. There are teams that have just bullshit embedded into them, and the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Ravens are three of them.
Both of them aggressively pushing it downfield.
There's bullshit's embedded in the team. When you play the fucking Ravens, their tight ends are unstoppable. Doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah, they did.
When you play the Bengals, they just cannot be stopped on the offense. They can't be stopped. It doesn't matter who they throw the ball to. Just completion. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. It's like bullshit's embedded into the team.
So for the Steelers,
Chiefs, same thing.
Ever closer to the
you can have grandma in a fucking wheelchair. She'll beat everyone in coverage. She'll fucking catch every contested pass.
They will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And for some reason in this game, the 49 Scott is the greatest linebacker I've ever played against. He knows everything I'm doing constantly.
And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup.
And if you look at him, he's like an 83 or some shit. He's not. There's nothing special. Look at this, 263 in the snow. The guy ran. I don't think he had 100 yards coming into the third quarter. Not one fucking turnover. Like what a fucking odd game. What an odd. I've never played a game like that, like this one. But again, it's just bullshit embedded into the franchise. It's just bullshit embedded into it. Now, I haven't had a turnover in like 3 games. I mean, it's unbelievable. Because I constantly have to play teams who have bullshit embedded in them. I chose to play in a division where all the teams are good and all the teams have shit embedded into them, so I'm constantly in a fucking dogfight with everybody, and I'm constantly getting bullshit. It doesn't matter how I prepare. It doesn't matter how I adjust. It doesn't fucking matter. They just do what they want. It doesn't matter. It's not like these guys are catching the ball and they're sitting in wide open pockets. That happens rarely. It's always he's catching the ball with one arm while he's being flipped from behind, flipped over because he's getting the shit smashed out of him, and it's just like unbelievable. There's nothing I can do. I can't play any tighter coverages than I'm playing. My corners can't be in better spots than they're in. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the game. They can't be in better spots. They're constantly, boom, as soon as the guy catches the ball, they're contesting the pass. But it doesn't matter. They just catch it. It doesn't matter. If I'd never played the Bengals again, it'd be too fucking soon. Like, the Bengals have so much bullshit embedded in its franchise. They're so woven into the franchise. And that fucking linebacker, I swear to God, why is he so fucking good? Like he's a good, solid player in real life, but he's not like what he is in the game. What the fuck is he? He's 49. He didn't do much in the game. He's got Carter. He's an 89. He's been in the league 8 years. This is his peak. I'm telling you. His normal fucking stat, he's like an 83. And for some reason in this game, he literally knows everything I'm doing. He runs right to where my routes ends. Yeah, he's unfucking blockable. Go watch. He cannot be blocked. My guards will come out to block him. We'll just throw him right off to the side. He's unreal. I've never played against a linebacker better than him in this game. It's like they've woven bullshit into this franchise. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate playing the Bengals. I fucking hate this team. It's not the franchise. If you're a Bengal fan, I hate the Bengals. But it's the fucking way that the fucking EA just wove fucking bullshit into the fucking team. It's unbelievable. I've never seen a team like this in any Madden game, where it's like it doesn't matter what you do. They're unstoppable on offense. No matter what you do. 49 just fucking is in your playbook. He knows what you're doing. Every fucking play. I've never had the game plan against a player more than I have against that guy Scott, ever. I dread playing the Bengals. Because I know Scott's going to be sitting there where all my routes end, exactly where I throw the ball. Every time. He's always sitting there. He's always sitting there. He's always sitting right there where the routes end. He's always there. When I run the ball, he happens to be blasting through that singular gap that I'm running the ball through. It doesn't matter where he's at. Unfucking real. I fucking hate playing the Bengals in this game.